Thank you. In my life, and actually, I have even no time to analyze anything. So it was always elected political realities from the beginning, from the '89 revolution, when we were so probably successful. Temporarily saying goodbye to Moscow, in Prague, in Poland, in Baltic states, and that was main idea that they are temporary. They came, the guys from after Bolshevik realities, they came to our countries and we were temporarily occupied. So in our case, we all remembered Czechs, Poles, Baltic, our successful case of our pre-war statehood. That was for us main power, main remembrance, main argument that we have our lucky life before Joseph Stalin and Adolf Hitler invaded, in 40s invaded to our part of Europe. So in case of Ukraine, we tried to do, and Moldova and Georgia, Armenia, we tried to create communications, and we understood in the 90s that the window of opportunity is extremely short, extremely short. So can you remember the fact that we signed an agreement with Boris Yeltsin, Lithuania, on 29 of July of 91, one day after the KGB ordered to kill all our border officers. One day after, agreement with Yeltsin, one day after, KGB attacked all our, and killed on the spot all our officers. So the major guys from Ukrainian scene in democratic time, like Chernovil, for example, he was our friend Professor Landsbergis, and friend of our revolution, leading the Ukrainian popular revolution in the 90s. He was killed. He was killed in 98. By whom? By the intelligence of democratic Russia. Wow. So Mr. Yanukovych, such interesting creative figure actually in the history of, especially can be related to good production in Hollywood, if to do a film about his, how to say, criminal activities. But we came to idea that he probably will sign the agreement, association agreement, on 2013. So Lithuanian chairmanship of European Union, it will be now in 27 actually, after a few years after Hungarian chairmanship, can you imagine, from July the 1st, Hungary will preside European Union. But we were presiding 2013, and we invited Yanukovych, can you imagine, sign the association agreement. How it looked at, I can give you this tragicomic Charlie Chaplin show in Vilnius. Summit of European Union invited Yanukovych to sign association agreement. So he was running in our chamber, you know, in front of all leaders of European Union, telling, "Don't disturb me, I'm talking with him, I'm talking with Mr. Putin. He's not allowing me to sign association agreement. He will kill me," he told to everyone. So that was association agreement, only small association agreement. It means for Ukrainians free visa, free passports, free entry to European Union. Association agreement, it was rejected. And then Maidan started from when Klitschko, Mustafa Dzhemilov, Boris Tarasyuk started to say in Vilnius, in Lithuania, we are impeaching president of Ukraine. And then revolution started, 2013. So from my point of view, we are coming to the point that the key issue of European Union enlargement is coming related to the European Union, even political decision. Few months before candidate status, I can say that in Berlin it was no opinions to give candidate status to Ukraine. It was done on the last minute, trust me. Last minute, the political leadership of European Union, especially political circles in Berlin decided to give candidate status. Now we have war against European Union candidate member to European Union. It's a war against Europe. We will develop military dimension inside, not against NATO, but it will be military dimension. Well, we need to have that inside of European Union. Will be new commissioner for military affairs, and we will try to convince Ukrainians during the agreements that their army should be inside of our armies. Now, even during this terrible war, we are counting that Ukrainians will fight if Russia will enlarge the destabilization process to the NATO and Union countries, and they will use their all possible projects to destabilize Europe. We are counting on Ukrainians. I'm sorry to say in this crazy moment where you are counting on us, but we are counting on the brave army of Ukraine to be together with us, even in the inside of NATO countries, and you are highly invited to all our maneuvers, all our army groups preparation inside of our space. So you are not anymore outside, you are inside. And I would like to congratulate, and especially would like to congratulate our good friends, political friends from Parliament, especially Alexis, the guys who always warned that Russia will go with the war. In all our parliamentary assemblies are sitting here, and after 2014, countless resolution was put down by the majority when the Gazprom made their steps forward with Germany. Baltic first, Baltic second pipeline was established, and our minority in Council of Europe Parliamentary Assembly, led by us and by Mr. Goncharenko, was telling the war, big war is coming. Not only Crimea, but big war is coming. And we have lost our more 20 resolutions in favor of Ukraine. But after 24th of February, all our resolution, Mr. Goncharenko is in place, and thank you for being so bold. Thank you so much for being so bold in front of everyone, saying to Mr. Tolstoy and other criminals from not elected Russian, especially Mr. Slutsky actually, not elected Russian Duma, that they are not representing Russia, that Boris Nemtsov and of course Vladimir Karamurza, their representative, but not them. So thank you so much.
Yeah.